Hey everyone, I'm Big John, and welcome to another episode of the Diz Ability Show live. This week, coming to you from my grandparents' house in Connecticut. So, this week, I want to talk about character dining tips. So, now character dining at Disney is very popular, especially if you're traveling with littles. Yeah. But there are some people who aren't really comfortable with the characters up in your face and up in your face, myself included. Hang on. Myself included. However, if you are one of those people like me who don't like the characters all up in your face and all up in your space, you can talk to the character coordinator and they will let you know that the character can wave, and they'll let the character know that they can wave and go by. Of course, sometimes they'll sneak up on you, Donald. And at Disneyland, what they do is they tie a balloon to your chair, and that lets the character know that they don't want you right up in your business. But whether or not you're a character person, character dining is a great experience, and you should try it at least once. So anyway, that's my tip. As always, if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, let me know in the chat if you're watching this live, or in the comments if you're watching this later. And I'll make sure it gets into a future episode. Now it's time for this week's Top 5. So when you think about chill spots in the parks, Animal Kingdom doesn't really have a lot, but there is a few. So this week, we are going to cover my top 5 chill spots at Animal Kingdom. Number 5, the wall, a little wall next to the snack cart between Pandora and Discovery Island. So across from Nomad and Pizzafari is a little snack cart, and there's a little wall you can sit on as well. You can sit down, have a snack. Now, it's a tiny little spot, but it it does help. And since it's right next to a snack cart, it's even better. Hi, TTT301. And hi, Bryce. Make sure you guys subscribe, and especially if you're Disney fans. If you're just tuning in, we are covering my top 5 chill spots at Animal Kingdom. Number 4, the rocks outside of Expedition Everest. So this was discovered by my mom, as she does not do Expedition Everest with us. She sits on those rocks and just chillaxes while my dad and I go on the ride. It's a compromise, and sometimes we sit there as well. TTT, my day is just getting started. I always start my Saturday morning by doing this show full of great Disney infotainment for all of you. Number 3, Harambe Market. The Harambe Market area. They have a great seating area in Africa. Before, right near the entrance of Kilimanjaro, and it is a great place to just sit down and have a snack and go over your game plans before deciding what to do next. Number 2, the old seating for Rivers of Light. Now, this is right near those rocks by Everest. And, of course, not too long ago, Disney did have a nighttime show at Animal Kingdom called Rivers of Light. And it was not very popular. Ergo, it did not come back after the park closures from the pandemic. They had that Kite Tales show for a while, but that got the boot. And from then on, that seating area has been vacant, and a lot of people have been using it to just chill out and relax, which is great, which is perfect for that. But why, yes, Brennan, I am wearing a Roosevelt. Spiffy, huh? And my number 1 chill spot at Animal Kingdom, and this should not surprise anyone who's watched this show or knows me personally, Pizzafari. So this is not only a great quick serve area, but it's also another place to just sit down and take a breather before deciding what to do. For us, Animal Kingdom is not a full day park at all. For most people, it's not a full day park. I'm sure when Tropical Americas opens, that it's gonna change, but I doubt it. And so Pizzafari, depending on the time of day, is the last thing we do before heading back to the hotel to do stuff. And not sure what that emoji means, and that's not my name. So anyway, let me know in the chat or in the comments what your favorite chill spot is at Animal Kingdom. And now it's time for the ding ding theme park throwdown. As you know, this is the topic where we discuss differences between Disney and Universal. This week's topic: size. So, Walt Disney World is 27,000 acres or 43 square miles, twice the size of Manhattan, and it's pretty much its own city. Whereas Universal is only 541 acres and nicely crammed. Not sure whether or not that includes Volcano Bay and Epic. So I want to know from you, who do you think takes this week's throwdown? Do you prefer things spread out like at Disney, or nicely crammed like at Universal? And now it's trivia time. So last week we asked, what were the names of Walt Disney's daughters? Our loyal viewer Laura did it again with the correct answer of Diane and Sharon. She is 4 correct answers away from becoming a mod. And now here is this week's trivia time question. How many countries are in Epcot's World Showcase? Be the first one in the chat or in the comments with the correct answer, and you will receive 100 cool points. So, earlier this week, after 16 months of refurbishment, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad finally reopened at the Magic Kingdom better than ever. And I have seen a lot of vlogs from it. And I think it's safe to say that Disney's allowing people to film it again, which is perfect. Universal, you should really take note. Uh, but anyway, it's great. They've added more to the story, more of Barnabas T. Bullion, and they really surprised me with the third lift, because I was kind of hoping that we would get the same dynamite ending like they do at Disneyland, but instead they have this giant gold nugget at the top, and they have a majestic music playing, and I was not expecting that at all. Uh, it, don't get me wrong, I think that's awesome, but I was kind of hoping for the dynamite. And surprisingly, they made the ride a lot smoother. It's not the whole anymore. If you know, you know. But I'm glad that Big Thunder Mountain is finally reopened, and I can't wait to ride it again. Hope me and in December. So anyway, that's our show. As I said, if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, let me know in the chat if you're watching this live, or in the comments if you're watching this later, and I'll make sure it gets into a future episode for this week's shoutouts. Make sure you guys check out Josh and Jenna over at Resort TV 1. They do great live streams all the time from the parks. Definitely check them out. Also, make sure you guys check out my pal Tamia over at Tamia Smiles. She does great content on her YouTube and her Instagram. Definitely check her out. Also, make sure you guys check out Evelyn Stefania. She does great content from the parks. Definitely check her out. Also, make sure you guys check out Fun to Be Free. He does great live streams from the parks all the time. Definitely check him out as well. If you haven't subscribed here yet to the Big John Network, what in the Walt Disney World are you waiting for? And ding the bell for notifications so you never miss a second of the fun. And until next time, best remove them.